James Lights Out Toney says Andre S.O.G. Ward is not great. He was a good fighter, but not a great fighter. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So James Lights Out Toney does an interview with ES News. Ellie Setback, shouts out to Ellie Setback and ES News. James Toney, he does an interview where Ellie Setback asks James Toney if he feels like, who do he feel like is great and what's his pound for pound list. He said that Errol Spence is not great, he's good. He says that Andre Ward is not great, he was a good fighter. Ellie Setback said, you don't think Andre Ward is a great fighter? He went through 168 and 175. He said, absolutely not. He was a good fighter. Andre Ward retired undefeated. I have to disagree with James Toney. I think that Andre Ward was a great fighter for his era. I think that he's definitely a Hall of Famer, surefire Hall of Famer. He was an Olympian. Andre Ward retired undefeated. Andre Ward won the Super 6 tournament, beating the likes of Carl Froch, Mikkel Kessler, and Arthur Abraham. He beat Sergey Kovalev. He beat Chad Dawson when Chad Dawson was, looked at as a threat to any division he was in. So I think that I have to disagree with James Toney. James Toney said that I'm a great fighter. He said these guys are good fighters. This is what James Toney had to say. We know James Toney did great things as he went up from 160 pounds all the way up into heavyweight and won titles up there. But I have to disagree with James Toney. I have to disagree with him, right? I think that Andre Ward was a great fighter. I think that Andre Ward proved his worth. I think that Andre Ward backed down from no challenges. He challenged any and everybody. I have to disagree with James Toney, man. I know James Toney, he says that, you guys say that because you guys are reporters. That's why you're reporters, and we're boxers. We're in this, so it's different. And listen, I can't disagree with him on that point either, because yeah, he is a professional boxer and we're journalists, So yeah, there's a difference. We're not professional boxers. We don't step in through the ropes and we don't put our life on the line for our jobs. But when you say that Andre Ward is not a great fighter, I just have to disagree with that. I know what my eyes tell me. I know the sport of boxing. Am I a professional boxer? No. Andre Ward retired 32-0 with 16 knockouts. He stopped Sergey Kovalev. He beat Sergey Kovalev twice, who was the boogeyman in the 175-pound division. He beat Sullivan Barrera, who was undefeated. He beat Chad Dawson when Chad Dawson was Chad Dawson. He was a threat to everybody. He beat Carl Froch, who's going to be a Hall of Famer. He beat Arthur Abraham, who was a knockout artist. He beat Saki Obika, who was a rough, rugged type of fighter. He beat Alan Green when Alan Green was looked at as a threat to every division he was in. He beat Mikkel Kessler. Mikkel Kessler was a threat to every division he was in. It might go on down into UK Hall of Fame, right? He beat Edison Miranda. Edison Miranda was looked at as a knockout artist himself, right? Andre Ward has a decorated record, you understand? And a decorated background, amateur background. He won the Olympics. He beat Darnell Boone. He had tough fights. You understand? He had fights where he wasn't the favorite. He came in the fight. He won fights that he was the underdog. So I just have to disagree with James Toney on this aspect. James Toney was pointing to his generation, and when you look at my generation of fighters and things of that nature, I'm a great fighter. Roy Jones is a great fighter. Bernard Hopkins. But I have to disagree with James Toney, man, because even Bernard Hopkins, the like of Bernard Hopkins, didn't want to step in the ring with Andre Ward. He cited that he'll never do such a thing, right? Andre Ward was a young, hungry champion, and Bernard Hopkins wasn't willing to step through the ropes with him. Bernard Hopkins was a great in your era. So how could you say that Andre Ward is not a great in his era? You understand what I'm saying? So I have to disagree with James Toney on this point, man. And to each his own. Everybody has their own opinion. Andre Ward is definitely going to go down as a Hall of Famer. He retired undefeated. He may make a comeback. You know, he's a gold medalist. He won the Olympic gold medalist. He has a beautiful decorated amateur background. You know, he won the Super 6 tournament. He beat Hall of Famers on his record. So I have to disagree with James Toney, man. James Toney was a hell of a fighter. He's definitely going down as a surefire Hall of Famer. He won the likes of 160 pounds all the way to heavyweight. He won the title in each division all the way up to heavyweight. So he accomplished beautiful feats. You know, so coming from James Toney is very surprising for him to say Andre Ward wasn't a great fighter. He was a good fighter. Was Andre Ward flashy? Excuse me. Was Andre Ward flashy and have you know, a ton of knockouts and a knockout artist and you know, just had the speed and the athletic ability of a Roy Jones? And no, he didn't. Was he a knockout artist like James Toney was, or you know, Mike Tyson or Deontay Wilder? No, but he got the job done. You know, Floyd Mayweather wasn't a knockout artist, but he got the job done. You know, Andre Ward was a technical boxer, beautiful boxer, had beautiful defense. And I think the fight between Andre Ward and James Toney would be a tough fight. I think that would be a 50-50 fight. You know, so I don't understand why James Toney feels like Andre Ward is not a great fighter, but I totally disagree with James Toney on this one. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think Andre Ward is a great fighter, or he's just a good fighter, as James Toney put it? Let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. That's all I got for y'all. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
The Blue Blood Sport TV.